to start with the topic agenda for meeting. It's a part of unit number 2, technical writing. So agenda for meeting. Remember, agenda for meeting is the first step of a 3-step process. You have the agenda of the meeting, then you have the actual meeting, and then you have the minutes of the meeting. Okay, this is a connection of 3 topics. So what is the agenda of a meeting? It is actually the pre-activity that is done before the meeting happens. Meetings have become an inevitable part of any organization that you go to. Whether it is a staff meeting, a sales meeting, marketing meeting, etc., whatever kind of meeting it is, meetings have become inseparable parts of every organization. Now, what is the meaning of the agenda of meeting? The meaning is the agenda of meeting actually is a list or a schedule of items that are to be discussed in a meeting. That are to be discussed in a meeting. Now, it should include the purpose. Remember, we have been talking about purpose a lot. We should the agenda should include the purpose, and it should also include the order in which things are to be discussed in the meeting, so that the purpose is achieved. So that the purpose is achieved. Right? Usually, if the agenda is written well, then this same agenda will help people. The same agenda will help people shape the minutes of the meeting well. That's why it's very important to see that the agenda is managed in a proper manner. The agenda can be more or less detailed according to the requirement of each and every organization. It actually would contain the timing for each and every item or each and every things that are to be discussed. The agenda is actually also a tool for people who are going to attend the meeting understand what will be discussed, how things will be discussed, and how will things go about in the entire meeting. The agenda is also can be set as a part of a notice, or it can be sent separately in an email to the people who are supposed to attend it, so that they can understand how things work. So is the statement true or false? We have a reconnecting question which says that the agenda of the meeting is written before the meeting takes place. Is it true or false? You may type your answers in the chat box. You have absolutely answered the question. It's true. The statement that is given over here is true. You are absolutely correct. The functions of the agenda of meeting. Why do we require an agenda? These are the different functions of the agenda of a meeting. One, it helps the potential attendees decide whether they need to attend the meeting or not. You know, sometimes you might have in the same organization, you might have two different works which are given to you at the time. So when you have an agenda, it would help you decide whether you want to attend the meeting or not. Then it also helps you prepare for the meeting. So if you wish to do something for the meeting or you have been assigned some task, this agenda can help you do it. Moreover, it provides a structure to think that is a little structureless. Right? You have to have a structure for things, and an agenda would provide you a structure to it. Then it would also give a way in which the meeting success can be judged. What are the points to be highlighted? What are the points to be uh, discussed? And it allows the chair to control the meeting. A chair is the person who has called the meeting. So it allows the chair to control the entire meeting. Let's say it helps the potential attendees decide whether they need to attend or not. So what will be discussed, for how long we'll be discussing things, whether you have a role to play in the meeting or not. Is it okay if you do not attend the meeting? Because not attending a meeting not attending a meeting before informing is not a professional behavior. You need to inform people beforehand. It's called the RSVP. That is, you inform whether you are going to inform them whether we'll be able to attend the meeting or not. Next, to prepare for the meeting, let's say you are given the responsibility of discussing something. How will you know that you are supposed to discuss it in meeting 1, 2, or 3? It will depend on the agenda. Your name will be written that you are supposed to decide this. You are supposed to do that. You're supposed to do this. Right? It will help you decide and it will help you prepare for things as well. Right? Then it provides a structure when things are fixed. When we start talking, sometimes it can go unlimited. So how can we make things limited? Because as I said in the earlier part, in the agenda you will have a structure, a timing. So it will help you time, and you will know that after this much time the next person is about to speak. Moreover, you would not divert away from the topics that are to be discussed. Right? So you'd work on things like that. Next, it allows the chair to control the meeting. The chair can move things up and down. The chair can decide whom to be given time, how much time can be allocated for one item or the other, etc. And it also give because you know what the purpose of the meeting is in the agenda itself, you have to work towards the purpose and achieving the purpose for the same. So we have again a reconnecting question. Is the statement true or false? One of the functions of the agenda of the meeting is to allow the attendee to control the meeting. You may type your answer in the chat box. You should listen carefully when things are being told. The attendee should not control the meeting. It is the chair who has to control the meeting. Please mark this as an important MCQ. The chair is supposed to control. That is, the one who has called for the meeting is supposed to control the meeting and not the one who is going to attend the meeting. So that's why the statement is false. So how to set an agenda for meeting? Please mark this as an important question from the exam point of view. First, you need to set the logistics, then the objectives, housekeeping, items, and the close. Now let's look at each of it in detail. First, the logistics. The logistic would include the date, the time and place of meeting, its title, and the list of invited and attendees. Now, in the date, remember we have been talking about it when we were doing letters that you cannot write dates in digits. You have to write the full date. Let's say you are writing, you want to write September 20th. So you write 20th September 2019, right? You have to write September. Remember that over here. The next thing, the objective. Why are we calling this? Objective means why have you called this meeting? Is this only one meeting or there are going to be a series of meeting in it? Meeting 1 of 10 meetings, meeting 5 of 10 meetings, whatever number of meetings it does have. And then housekeeping. Now here, don't worry, housekeeping does not relate to cleaning places. It means you have to welcome the people, you have to introduce the people, and you have to apologize in case there is somebody who is absent. Moreover, this section would include the minutes of the previous meeting as well. Then the items, this is actually the meat or the main core part of every agenda. Each item should have a title number, a title, and a presenter who is going to present. And there should also be a time limit given to each speaker for his or her presentation, right? The final allocation of things will be always decided by the chair or the person who has called the meeting, right? He or she would decide who would talk on which topic first, on who is allocated the topic based on the responsibilities that you carry out and based on the priority of things to be discussed. That's why. Next, the close. Like conclusion, it is similar to conclusion. You have to come to a close. You have to conclude things. Right. So here nothing new is decided. Here the summary is spoken, that whatever all happened in the agenda, you have to write a little summary about it. And then you have to move forward with things, giving, not only talking about who has done what, but also discussing who is given the responsibility to complete whatever has been discussed in the, or whatever will be discussed in the meeting. Right. Here you do not discuss anything new, but you just summarize. You also detail. Actions that are agreed to and who will carry out the actions are mentioned over here. AOB, sometimes meetings end with any other businesses, but you should not try and include this, because it would actually, after the close, if you give a chance to attendees to speak, they will take over or hijack the entire meeting, and then the purpose would not be served. Right? You will move away from meetings. Moreover, because it is one of the last parts of a meeting, you should see to it that the meeting ends on a positive note, because whatever happens towards the end, it stays with people, it stays in the minds of people a lot. Right? So you should always be aware that you don't end things on a negative note. Try and see that you end things on a positive note. That is the reason you should traditionally move out AOB. Any other business is actually like any other things that you want to discuss apart from what has been talked to or what has been listed in the meeting agenda itself. So with this, we end here agenda for meeting. Do we have any doubts? Any doubts, question, queries? Any doubts, questions, queries, people? Fine. If you don't have any doubts, we'll take our quiz first. I'll go to the quiz part. Just give me a minute. I'll share the quiz link with you. There you go. I have pasted the quiz link for today. Kindly attempt the quiz now. Excellent. I can see all of you have completed the quiz for today. Now, what is your task? If you go to the Google shared folder that I have shared with you, you will now find a folder called Agenda of Meeting. Taking help from the reference books that have been shared to you over there, you are supposed to draft an agenda of the meeting right away. I'm going to give you 10 minutes of time to draft the agenda of meeting. Okay. You're given time to draft the agenda of the meeting. Take help from the reference book that has been provided over there. To make things easy and so that you can also have a reference, I have already uploaded right now. I just uploaded a sample of an agenda. You are supposed to draft an agenda in the similar way. Kindly have a look at it, and I'm there on the Google folder only. So I'm watching whatever you are doing there. Here you can see the sample that I have provided. Agenda for meeting September 20, 2018. Then I've given the time 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Then I've given the venue, the meeting hall MC301. And then I have given the title of the meeting, that is the departmental meeting. Then I have got a list of invited attendees, people who are invited. So I've taken 5 people. Here you have to arrange the people list of invitees in order, like who has called the meeting, then who are the people. If you see, I have taken academic meeting as an example. So you have got the HOD who has called the meeting, then you have the class counselor CC, then the subject faculty 1 2 3. Now what is the objective for this meeting? Why have we called this meeting? We have called this meeting We have called this meeting so that we can see subject allocation, class allocation, effective planning for various teaching learning activities for whatever year it is. This is an academic meeting, that's why it's like that. Now see, I have given time slot, 15 minutes introduction, then 15 minutes of subject offered, then allocation, then subject planning 1, subject planning 2, subject planning 3, discussion and recommendation, and last 15 minutes for conclusion and deciding on the next meeting. So this is how you have to draft the minutes of the agenda of the meeting. In exam, because this subject was offered last year only, this is a new subject which was introduced last year. That is why we only have one paper. So we refer to the question paper of last year, that is winter 2019, November 22nd November was the exam date. So you can refer there. Practically, when you are supposed to write the agenda for the meeting, this is how it should look, right? Now what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to also draft a meeting over here in the shared folder, and it's written agenda for meeting. Let me go. This is your folder 3E1 year 2020-21 and agenda of meeting. When you click here, you will see the sample. What you are supposed to do, you are supposed to click over here, new Google Doc, and you create and you share. Now right now there is no title to the document. So first thing, you have to give your name. So let me say I give my name over here as and then you give your enrollment number. Let me say I am giving my enrollment number as last 3-4 digits, whatever you are writing. Then over here you are supposed to type agenda for meeting, and then you have to prepare an agenda for meeting. Okay, you're supposed to prepare an agenda for meeting like this. You are supposed to prepare over here with your name. Everybody has to do it. Excuse me. Everybody has to do it. Everybody with their names has to do it. Whosoever has done it from new Google Doc, and then you go on. I hope I'm making myself clear. Okay. Everybody has to make sure you write the agenda for the meeting, because it is just one page. I'll give you time till Monday. You have to complete this work by Monday. Is there any doubt? Any questions or queries about what you have to do? Fine. I take this as a no, and I understand that you have understood. So with this, we will stop our lecture for today over here. Still, if you have a doubt, kindly let me know about it so that we can clear the doubt. Right? Thank you, class. Have a nice day. Thank you.